Crimson_Ricky is first to the stream. Drink, you fool.
Okay, I think we are about ready to go. How's everyone doing tonight? Let's take a look. Laptop's fine. Phone is... Edge. 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 I think we're all good. Actually, let me fix the audio. It's stuttering. So, I don't know. I feel... like, still tired, so I'm gonna try to keep this kind of... How's my throat feeling today? Better, but I'm gonna try to keep around this level. Kind of be more mellow. Try to, anyway. So, I did put some work in this in between streams, although I didn't boot it up yesterday. Luckily, there was no update. Last time when I ended this, I got to King Moogle, but the problem is I need, like, it's a big raid. You need like 8 people for it, and no one was jumping in. So we are gonna start with trying King Moogle and see if anyone can jump in and see if we can get it done. If no one shows up, then we could do a couple other things, but this is now a potential roadblock for me. If no one freaking jumps in to help in with a raid or a battle like this, then I can't continue, you know? I need to find... This is a problem I did not think could... did not really think about. Where am I? Right. I was gonna do more, but yesterday I was just kind of so I just decided to, like, lay on bed, play some Banjo-Kazooie, just try to relax. Where am I going? East Shroud. This is why you don't play MMOs anymore. Yeah, this is a problem. This is a problem I didn't really consider. And it's mandatory. This one's mandatory to do. That's the issue I'm having with it. It's making me wonder if this was a smart choice to make a stream game. we shall try King Moogle and see if we can find anyone. Anyone at all. We can go up here. Yeah, because I will have no idea what to do. Where am I going? This way. Alright. Here we are. Someone else is here. That's a good sign. That's a good sign. We shall sit here for a little while and see if we can get this done. If we can continue with the game. If not, well, I have White Mage missions we can do. I got it to level 45. So that's something. Not 250. I also have, the other dungeons that I could be doing. Even if it's just like the NPC versions. It would take up some time, but like, this is now a potential issue that if I can't form a party to get through King Moogle, I don't know what to do. You're hate watching right now? What? Why? What did I do to hate watch? Oh yeah. I don't know. I just feel kind of meh. You don't like Real Madrid and M-Bap? What? What am I missing? I feel like I have no idea what you're talking about, Crimson. At this point, if we don't find anyone, I might as well just go to, like, a different, multiplayer game. Not that I really have one. Your message before the hate watch comment? You're talking about Shroob's MMOs thing? I don't know. Oh, you're watching Champion League. Oh, that was a while back. Okay, I see. So what, your team is doing bad, or your team is not even in the Champions League? Issue with MMOs is either pay to win or need help to get past some parts. Yeah, Jasmine, I was just wanting a multiplayer game for stream. Because before this, I was playing Monster Hunter World, and I played that for a good year. Or nearly a year. But I got to the point where I basically did everything I would want, or that I feel like I would want. I was also kind of done with it. So I needed another multiplayer game, and I thought, oh, FF14 is a nice pick. I don't know. Just hate the team and that one player. Oh, I see. Yeah, just wanted something multiplayer. Just wanted a game that could be a multiplayer stream. But I honestly don't have many games that's multiplayer. What game did I pick that I didn't hear? Before Final Fantasy XIV, I was playing Monster Hunter World. And I basically did everything in that. Everything's a strong word, but, you know. I did basically everything I would feel like I would want to do. I can't even boot that back up because I don't have PlayStation Plus again, but, not that I would really want to be in the mood for that right now, anyway. But yeah, I don't really have many multiplayer games, so it's kind of hard for me to, Literally, like, I think all of the multiplayer games on the PS4, I think it was really just Monster Hunter. I think that was pretty much it. Also, I got like a little bison, little minion. Don't remember how I got that. Yeah, I got a little buffalo. It's cute. If only Shrew was ready to play games with me. Yeah, if only. If only some people in chat would be willing to play Final Fantasy XIV with me. And Taylor's PC is, busted. So that's not working. I don't know how long we want to wait here for. But, yeah, this is the potential problem. Nothing is cuter than a Moogle. Sorry, don't even own the game. Well, Jasmine, luckily, this is the free trial version where you can play the first 3 campaigns up to level 70 for free. You don't have to pay for the game. I don't. Blame 1 work and 2 the government for being stupid about disability. Right. The entire stream. We wait the entire stream. Oh, we wait the entire game. Oh, God. That would be a boring thing. The stream will just be waiting to fight King Moogle, the stream. It might as well just be an ASMR stream at that point. Have I considered Chocobo? Have you considered Chocobo? Have you considered Chocobo? I have a unicorn and a Magitech armor as well for a mount. So that's something. Oh yeah, Taylor's computer, well, he says he's getting a new one. I think he already ordered one. But even then, you know, you need like 8 people for this thing. Yeah, Taylor hasn't been able to join because his computer busted, so he had to buy a new one. Ooh, indeed. Purple Crab hasn't shown up in a while. But even then, that's still not nearly enough people. Again, this is a potential issue that I don't know how to handle. But yeah. Hydrate? I should do that. By the way, Crimson, you were first. I forgot to acknowledge that.
You fool.
I drank twice because I don't remember drinking the first time around, Crimson.
You need to stretch.
Yeah, sure. Go for a walk? Okay, then I'll just leave. I'll just leave and not come back. And then by the time I get back, with the milk and cigarettes, we'll still be sitting here. Yeah, I don't know how long we should wait for. But I could do White Mage. I could do White Mage stuff. Oh, wait, we have 2 more DPSs, that's something. That is something. Make it a vlog. Basically be like, yes, this is 20 minutes in while waiting for her to be while waiting to fight good King Moogle. Still no people showing up. So I'm just gonna walk around and just go touch some grass. Troop has separation anxiety. The Crimson says otherwise. You know, I brought this up with Crimson. I thought of the potential idea of one of the Warriors games as a multiplayer thing, because some of the more recent ones have the ability to do online co-op. Like, that's a option. I don't know how good they are, but that's a option. And even if Crimson of Eye did boot up Senron right now, right? Because oh look, those other DPSs left. This is great. This is fantastic. Are they multiplayer or are they two-player co-op? I don't know. I didn't look them up. It's not like I have them. I don't have any of them. So, even if we boot up Senron, it doesn't really have that many great, like, co-op multiplayer things that's really that interesting, to be fair. At least for stream, anyway. They don't have to be good to be enjoyable with friends. True. The problem is with Senrons, at least the game we're playing, multiplayer is really just either PvP of some sort, or the co-op would be just 50 waves of enemies defending a tower, and it's not that hard. It's actually really good for leveling up. But those are like the only thing co-op related. Yeah, I don't really have anything else for multiplayer. Not really. Well, what about if I have Castle Crashers? I mean, I do have Castle Crashers. I wanted to make that a multiplayer stream game with Shroob and like 2 others where we have our avatars instead. That requires planning. The Neptunia versus Senron is a Warriors-esque game. Ooh, really? Does it have like online co-op or something for multiplayer? Looking through my Switch games, see if I have anything. You're not invited? Maybe. I don't know. For Switch, I have Mario Kart 8, Smash Brothers. Looking at multiplayer stuff. And then Kirby Air Riders. Yeah. I really don't have that many. Oh yeah, Castle Crashers would be an option as well. Don't have online on Switch. I mean, luckily it's only like... It's fairly cheap. Out of all the online services, it is fairly cheap. $20 for a year is like very reasonable. It's like the only one I will probably actively keep activated. Sadly, it's single player. Oh, you're talking about Neptunia versus Senron? Only single player? That's lame. Maybe we'll wait another less than 3 minutes. Once I hit 15... Maybe once that hits 15 minutes... We'll do White Mage stuff instead. And I'm going to have to consider figuring out what else to do. Because this is actually a problem. You did Family Plan with friends, it was way cheaper. Yeah, if everyone pitches in, for sure. But if you were the only one paying, and you're only doing the... If you're not doing the Family Plan, and you're just doing the base bundle and not expansion pack... $20 a year is very good. But yeah, I brought up with Crimson and be like, it'd be cool if like Hyrule Warriors, like the first one, had online co-op. But no, it's just local couch co-op, which, I mean, it's a fun time. Don't get me wrong, but with how these streams go, you kind of need online. It worked out because your wives wanted access, so you could visit each other in Animal Crossing, and then boyfriends too. Truly, harem, very truly. I do have Animal Crossing, but that's not really a full multiplayer stream thing for me. Yeah, a little more than a minute. Then I'm gonna have to figure out something else to do. Because I don't know. And what I mean by something else to do, I literally mean, like, I don't know what to do with Final Fantasy on stream if I can't get this going. And if there are going to be more mandatory missions that are like this, then I have no idea what to do. Yeah, I don't really have that many options. I mean, I now have Dokapon on Steam, but, you know, that requires, like, that's basically like setting up a D&D campaign. So, yeah, it's pretty much like setting up a D&D campaign. Like, you gotta get everyone's schedules aligned just to get everyone there. Alright. We've been here for 15 minutes. Nothing has changed. How do I get out? Withdraw. Damn it. Alright. Let's do White Mage. Because it's something. I'm gonna have to consider something else now. But yeah, Jasmine, I consider that I started playing this game because it was free. That was also another reason. There you go, south. Yeah, I mean, that's a big factor, right? Rocket League? I mean, yeah. But that's just soccer with cars, you know? How many streams could I really get out of that? I mean, like, after when I finished Monster Hunter, I did a few streams of Fortnite with Hot Corn Dog. It was fine. It's just those types of games are just not really. They don't really fit with what I tend to do for streams. So, like, it's a fine one-off, but it's not something like I really bring back every week, you know. So Rocket League would be in a very similar situation, Crimson. Dead by Daylight, well, don't actually, it's toxic. Right. Again, that's another similar issue with, like, Fortnite, you know? It doesn't really fit with what I tend to do. Like, how many streams can I really make it, utilize it? Scott, I owe you an apology. When last we spoke, I promised that I would find a way to convince my brother to accept you, but I fear he intently refuses to heed my words. Why, the more I try to reason with him, the more he shuts his ears to me. All pride and no common sense. That one, I can scarce believe we are kin. So intent is he to prove that you are unneeded, that he dashed out into the forest all alone, boasting that he would placate every last elemental and save the forest by himself. Needless to say, such a task is far beyond his powers. There is a part of me that would like nothing more than him to see the foolish boy learn his lesson. And yet, as his sister, I fear for him. Would you go look after him, Scottbot? Sincere or no, he is in many ways still a child, and the forest grows ever more unsafe these days. I thought to go myself, but if you were to save my brother from his own recklessness, maybe he might finally see how fortuitous he has been. When last I spoke with him, he announced his intentions to begin his efforts in the Bramble Patch. I was just there. With any luck, you may still find him there. Now please go in haste before some ill fate befalls him. I was just frickin' there. I mean, I could play Dokapon single player, but that's kind of lame, don't you think? It would just be with NPCs. I have Castle Crashers, I have Foul Block Theater. I'm trying to think of what else I have. Not many. The problem is with being a retro streamer, a lot of them just don't have online multiplayer. play Phasmophobia. You need other people for that, Crimson. You need other people for that. Do you not see the issue here? If I'm having trouble finding other people for this one, Crimson, why would you think Phasmophobia would be any better? Randoms? How many people are even playing Phasmophobia still? Working on your shiny Dunsparce to get 3 segment. You get sword to 100k hours. Oh my god, you're trying to get a 3 segment... A shiny 3 segment Dunsparce? That made me think of a run to do one day, Jasmine. Doing another ribbon challenge run. But make it Dunsparce and just try to see if I can get a 3 segment to Dunsparce. Like, that would be hype. That would truly be hype. To get a 3 segment to Dunsparce with all ribbons. Wow, there's that many people playing on Steam for Phasmophobia. That's surprising. I didn't think it was still really being played right now. Play a lot of Sword, huh? Again, with Sword, I kind of just beat the game and then just kind of ended it there. Did my ribbon challenge and that was about it. I really did not like Sword. I really didn't. Is Scuffbot here? I think Scuffbot's here. I'm gonna have to fix that here in a second. Time to play? Wow. Yeah, let's go from one MMO to another. That will go well. Okay, while we're in this little cutscene, I'm gonna fix Scuffbot. So I run into a raid again. Exactly. Exactly. A mandatory raid. Just to add to your show. Oh, you're just kind of being the shiny collector right now, Jasmine? Shiny Hunter Jasmine. Come on. Gotta get this fixed. Is it, how many shinies do you have? Or is it easier to say how many shinies you don't have? Okay, that's working. There we go. Alright, back to this. You don't keep track? That's how many you have. Beginner's luck. If you think healing a sapling or two is going to convince me that you are a worthy inheritor of the teachings of Master Atoa... Aurum, you yourself do not believe those words. Sister, what are you doing here? Seeing to my pig-headed brother's safety. What do you think I'm doing? For better or worse, it would appear you suffer only from bruises to your leg and your pride. Aurum, for all your obstinacy, I know that deep down you are a fool. No, you are wise beyond your years. You realize as well as I that the desired fate that will befall Gridania will not if we do not quell the Great One's fury and restore peace to the wood. God. The adventurer is not Pajal, this is true. But what of it? Would you blindly trumpet tradition as the very forest turns against us and brings ruin to our home? We have a greater calling to answer. You know this. I do, sister. Oh, my dear Aurum. What are sisters for, if not to forgive their little brother's fits of folly? Now, Scappa, I believe the most important task of all still awaits. Let us return to Camp Tranquil. Gotta fly all the way back. Got a male Shinx. Nice! Or a shiny male Shinx. Wasn't that long ago where I randomly booted up Legends Arceus? I was showing someone Legends Arceus. And while I was showing him Legends Arceus, I found a shiny Rotom. It was kind of funny. It was unintentional, it just happened when I was wandering around. I wonder if instead of multiplayer streams, I just need to bring back a different series and just, in the meantime, bring back the Ribbon Challenge. Different Pokemon. I don't know. I should ask Taylor, though, like, how often mandatory raids like this pop up. Because that could be a determining factor. A shiny female Shinx in the next egg. That sounds like hacks. It's gotta be a game that matches randos and has a good amount of players. I know. But, like, if no one jumps in for multiplayer, there has to be enough single-player stuff for me to do to, do something. That's why actually Monster Hunter seemed to kind of work. Scappa, thank you. I knew it was only a matter of time before Aurum came around to reason, and yet his hesitance to accept you was not entirely unfounded. When we first met, I promised that one day I would share with you the tale of how white magic came to be regarded as a forbidden art. Well, I suppose this is a good day as any for the telling. The tale begins some 3 millennia ago, in the 5th Astral Era. It was the time of the endless frost, when a barren wasteland of snow and rime stretched as far as the eye could see. Food was scarce, and worth scarcer. The histories hold many a grim tale of those who died in their beds, starving and benumbed. So did our ancestors discover magic, born out of the most fundamental instinct, survival. In time, the winter thawed, and magic was no longer essential for survival. But once awakened to its conveniences, there was no returning to how things once were. Ere long, the people discovered all the myriad ways in which magic could be employed. A civilization flourished. But prosperity breeds contempt, and nations warred for powers and riches. So did the people seek greater and greater power to rain destruction down upon their enemies. So was born black magic, the most devastating form of sorcery the world had ever seen. At the same time, another form of magic emerged, brought forth by those who would keep this immense destructive power in check. That is white magic, our magic. Does this surprise you? Just as there can be no dawn without the night, the white and black are but two sides of the same coin. War raged on, and magic was used and abused with little concern for the consequences. And consequences there were. Unchecked use of magic soon dried the flow of aether, threatening to bring blight to the land. The magic of healing made a little difference. If used with no concern for the aether, our magic could prove as ruinous to the land as the most devastating black magic spell. And so it was the practicing of white magic was forbidden, with one exception: the Pagel. Our kind were entrusted as sole shepherds of the now forbidden art, to serve as healers and bringers of peace while ensuring this great power would never again be misused. Though he is still young, Aurum feels this profound sense of responsibility as strongly as any of us. Thus his hesitance to accept you. But having seen your abilities and the sincerity of your intentions, You can rest assured his doubts have been dispelled. With the three of us united in place and purpose, and your skills ever growing, the day that we may perform the quieting draws near. To our fortune, the Great One has not yet been entirely consumed by fury, but our time remains short. To commune with the Great One, and restore the Twelveswood to its former state of harmony, we must truly be one of heart, one of mind. It is to this end that Eorzea has guided you to us. Further your mastery of our art, Scotbot, and let us mend the wounds of the wood together. Last time you played Violet, you gathered 2 boxes of shiny Shinx eggs and left the game to play Leaf Green to hunt Deoxys. Fair. Also, I did a little bit of shiny egg hunting in Violet. I'm trying to get more Tyrogues, but like I haven't been lucky in that. So I think we just got Cure 3. That's Cure 2. There's Cure 3. There. So my healing could probably be better now. Perfect. Have that as a backup. Your command of white magic has advanced considerably, Scotbot. Yes, the time draws near. Let us begin our preparations for the quieting. At its roots, the ritual is no different from the acts of pacifying that you have already performed. The difference lies only in the difficulty of the effort. The Great One possessed a power unfathomably more immense than the elementals you have consumed with thus far. Power so immense that a mage might be easily overwhelmed by the sheer force of its will. To prevent such a catastrophic fate, our tradition decrees that a special garb must be donned before performing the ritual. I have prepared for you these pieces, but I fear they will not avail you in their current state. So it is that I would send you on a journey. I trust you know the story of Eorzea. Rare among the Podgel, he left the forest behind to travel the realm, healing the land and its people. As tribute to his wanderlust, after he passed, his ashes were divided among several urns, which were in turn carried to the far reaches of the realm. And it was there, in the distant lands, that the great mage so loved, that his ashes were buried, and monuments erected in his honor. You will go on a pilgrimage to these sites, and receive the blessings of your forebear. Only then will the garb I've gifted you be imbued with his divine powers. Mind you, you will find that these places are not as welcoming as they might have been in Master Eorzea time. The first site is on the shores of western Lanosa, in a place now feared as the Serpent's Tongue, home to a band of vile pirates. The next would be found in Mordana, in that overgrown labyrinth of roots and vines so effectually known as the Tangle. I do hope that Master Eorzea's ashes have survived those most oppressive environs. The third site I would have you visit is perhaps the most treacherous location of the lot, Graubaum's Push in northern Thanaland, a stone's throw from an imperial stronghold. I urge you to exercise extreme caution. So first, Western Lanosa. We'll go to Aleport. Yeah, that's kind of why Monster Hunter kind of worked very well. Like, I was able to treat it as a single-player experience for a while, and if anyone decided to jump in, then it became a multiplayer. But as a single-player experience, I was able to just kind of keep going, you know? That's kind of why I thought this would be... that this would work well as well. It's kind of why I only did, like, a couple streams of, like, Fortnite. It just doesn't really work with the type of content that the type of games that I stream, you know? I mean, it's fine as a one-off. It's fine as a one-off, but not really something I come back to weekly, you know? I know some people can play it daily, it's just not really how I do things. Then I gotta consider, do I even own the game? That's another factor. I gotta fight the sea wasps here too. I'm gonna give myself some regen. There's opportunity for them to not make a true SAO MMO. I mean, that would work. It would actually work as an MMO. Not that I really care for SAO anyway. But yeah, it totally is a missed opportunity. And you know, I brought this up many times, but there was one point where I did consider the newest Monster Hunter. The problem is, I don't have a modern console to play it on. And there's no way my PC can run it while running everything else. So that's why I kind of said no to it. So, summon my Chocobo. So I need to pray. Pray, where are you? There you are. Okay, first of all, actually I'm gonna stay here, because I need to take down a few of those. Also, healer's gloves, yay! I get more powerful stuff. I need to fight a couple more of these guys. Also, my Chocobo gets to help out more. He needs experience as well. Okay, I still need to fight some more. What, one or two more? Give myself regen. You know, I was playing White Mage to level him up in dungeons, right? And my god, like, I don't know if I'm just not that good at White Mage, or if the other people playing tank are just rushing in too much to where I can't keep up. But my god, like, I was failing at White Mage during dungeon runs. Okay. Done here. Side. Like, there were many times where basically had a party wipe, and I can't tell if, like, I just couldn't keep up with the healing, or if the tank just kept rushing in and just bringing in too many enemies for me to keep up with. Or maybe my healing just wasn't that strong to really keep up with the healing. That's why I swapped to a different weapon. Okay, I need to go to Mordana. Oh, this is why I make shit anyway. I am shit. The tank's like, we don't need a White Mage. I'm like, I can't keep up with the healing. Like, I'm trying. Should always have the bare minimum of 2 White Mages to make up for the stupidity of rushers. The problem is, with the dungeons, you're only allowed one. At least with the early dungeons, it's one tank, one healer, 2 DPS. No more, no less. But with King Moogle, you need basically 2 teams. So 2 tanks, 2 healers, 4 DPS. Wait, am I going the right way? That's Northern Fanland, which I do need to go to. That's... Where am I going? Fog fence. Oh, there it is. To play this game or not. To do or not to do, that is the question. Alright. Pray again. Now I got leggings. Or feet. No, it's leggings. Whatever. Boots. Yay, getting better stuff. Now to go to Northern Fanland, which luckily it's right over here. Next, it looks like we go over there. Okay, last one to pray to. Never really played an MMORPG? Well, if it's not your thing, don't really force yourself. But, you know, because of the free-to-play aspect of it, you can always just give it a try. Alright. Now I need to go back to South Shroud. And then I'm pretty sure there'll be another mission 40, a level 45 mission for another, probably the hat. Then I can't do the last one until I'm level 50. Whoops. Talk to you. Your safe return heartens me, Scottbot. I can feel newfound power emanating from the garb I gave you. I trust that this stage of your pilgrimage was a success. Now that you have traveled the realm and seen the land as Master Ayatoa did, I would share with you the rest of his tale. The histories claim that Ayatoa Kant disappeared in the mountains of Gomoro, the Kobold motherland. This is not untrue, but there is more to the story. When the Great Mage did not return from his journey, one of his most devoted students went in search of him. As the legends have it, the young mage single-heartedly fought off veritable legions of kobolds while scouring the mountains for any sign of his master. Sadly, it was all he had feared. Though the young mage eventually found his master, the great Ayatoa Kant lived no more. As if the death of a man was not enough, Thyrus, Ayatoa Kant's great staff, a mighty relic passed down by his ancestors, was lost to the shadows. Undeterred, the young mage fought off the kobold hordes to carry his master's remains back to the surface. A ceremony was held in honor to honor Master Ayatoa's life and deeds. and urns housing his ashes were carried off to the far-reaching frontiers, of which he was so fond in his living years. All the urns, that is, except for one. Yes, though the precise location is known to only a few, Master Atoa also rests closer to home. Here in the Twelveswood, not far from Proud Creek, you'll find yet another monument to the Great Mage. Take with you this habit, and pray your respects as before. If you keep pure intentions in your heart and in your mind, then the healer's robe shall be your reward. So we need to go to Proud Creek. That's over... No. Proud Creek. Where's that? It will be faster if I check here. Oh, that's in North Shroud. Okay, North Shroud we go. I'll just fly there instead of teleporting. Got time to kill anyway. But yeah, Crimson, if you decide to try it, it's up to you. But being free to play, you don't really have anything to lose other than time. But if MMOs are not your thing, then it's not your thing. Basically, you just gotta hope that the basic gameplay loop is addicting enough for you. I need to go, like, top left, that way. But yeah, something like Hyrule Warriors had online co-op, that'd be right up my alley. Because we always need another Warriors game to scratch that Warriors itch. Jasmine, when are you going to play games with us? Asking Crimson. Is there even a game that we're even playing that even interests Jasmine? Did you ever think about that, Crimson? When someone buys you a PC and Wi-Fi. Very fair. I mean, I'm playing this on PlayStation 4. But yeah. A lot of stuff is probably better on PC. Oh no! Oh my god, that's a lot of enemies. I draw to aggro. Chocobo! You gotta kill him for me. That's a lot of enemies that I aggroed as a White Mage. Down. This is not really that good. Oh no, the bat. I didn't want to target the bat. I mean, I did want to target the bat, but I wanted to get rid of the dual hand first. regen. Can't really read chat right now. Let's take care of this first. The grave has been defiled, and its contents appear to have been stolen. The power of Aotoa Kant has been lost here. Return to Camp Tranquil and seek counsel. Well, before we leave, let's fight a few more bats so I could take care of the hunting log. Fight a few more bats. Did you not, growing up in a strict family forbid Wi-Fi and cable? Ooh. What could you even do? I guess that's what video games were for, right? Video games were none of those things. Little single-player stuff. So, you use Verizon unlimited data to use internet 300 gigabyte hotspot to do anything. So really, you can't do much. I see. One day. Did I take care of all the bats? Looks like it. Let's fly up so I'm not aggroing anything again. Then back to south. Oh wait, no. I could just fly there. I forgot. Then he could steal military PC, but really good one. But you still need the Wi-Fi. You battle on Pokemon and Mega Man and other games that don't require much power. Very fair. Very fair. Speaking of battle on Pokemon, did you pick up Champions? I say pick up because I know it's free to play, but did you try Champions? I personally have no interest in PvP, so I didn't download it. Fly all the way back. Does it interest you? Unless it has a shiny you can't get. Ah, okay. I mean, it is interesting that the game will get you shinies, but can you transfer them to home, or are they just locked into champions? I don't know how that works. I really don't know how that works. No clue? No clue. Jasmine play Uma Musume. You want everyone to play the horse game. I'm flying the wrong way. Yeah, Crimson, you want everyone to play the horse game. I haven't really gotten hooked on a gacha game in a long time. We want to make a club that does their dailies at least. Okay. Fair. Again, I haven't gotten hooked onto a gacha game in a long time. It was Dissidia Final Fantasy Opera Omnia, but then that shut down, and I just kind of like, yeah, I'm good. No Crimson, we all know Gold Ship is your wife. I don't really fully know what that means, or I should say I don't know any of the characters from Uma, so. The urn holding Master Aetoa's ashes was stolen? This cannot be! Grave robbery is a damnable enough crime in itself, but what manner of scoundrel would dare defile the resting place of the Pagel, of a Pagel? Rest assured that I will investigate this heinous crime immediately. In the meantime, your pilgrimage demands you travel to one last destination. This final leg of your journey will take you to the very place that Master Aetoa drew his last breath. Go home, Moro, the homeland of the kobolds in Outer Lanosa. It is there, in plain sight of the kobold dig, that the student of whom I spoke did erect a monument of his fallen master. Okay, I need to go to Outer Lanosa. All the Uma girls are based on real horses. Yeah, I'm aware of that. I'm aware of that one. Just holds horses, both genders. Oh. But yeah, I am aware they are based on real horses, and I am also aware that there's a lot of references to the real races as well. At least in, like, the anime. Like, the way they walk and run and who won or lost is actually very accurate. So I find that interesting. Go here. Go here. Pray. Their careers reflect their real careers in some ways, which is a cool attention to detail. In some ways, it's more, it kind of gives this historical accuracy to it. Alright. Now we teleport back to south. Get this quest line done. Crimson's got a decline, as you got your eyes on console magical girl, or you got a decline because you got console magical girls. Yeah, with the Neptunia stuff, right? Who's your favorite console magical girl? Is it the PlayStation 3? I don't know. I'm just naming. I never played any of them, so. I don't know, like, who would be the best character. Welcome back, Scottbot. The journey was not an easy one. I just teleported. I trust, and yet I knew that Master Aetoa would guide you safely back to me. In your travels, you have received the blessings of our great ancestor, and yet this was not the sole reason I sent you on this pilgrimage. Perhaps you sensed something in my intentions during your trip. Yes, Scottbot. As he who would inherit Master Aetoa's legacy, I want you to truly walk in his footsteps, to see the realm in both its beauty and its suffering with your own eyes, as the great mage did so long ago. And yet, it is strange, no? A pirate's lair, a rampant jungle, mountains of fire? Of all the hostile environments to which you journeyed, the single grave despoiled was that which rests right here in our forest home. I suspect this was the handiwork of no witless grave robber, but rather someone who knew all too well the value of which that was buried within. We must uncover the truth behind this crime, and return Master Aetoa's ashes to their rightful resting place, and quickly. You are with me, yes? I'm assuming it's her brother. Oh, Backup's here. Hi, how's it going? Just doing White Mage stuff because I cannot continue with the plot, because I can't form a party of 8 real people. I guess her console is the Wii, since her nation is Nintendo. Wii's your favorite console girl. I see. Grave robbery is a loathsome enough crime on its own right, but to defile the final resting place of a Pajal, such an act could only be performed by the lowest of bandit scum. Though I would like to think that the elementals have already delivered due justice to the villain, we must take no chances in allowing an escape. Whilst you were away, I put my best Moogle on the hunt, searching for a sign of the culprit or the stolen remains. I dare say he should have a clue or two for us by now. At least, he better. If he values that little ball on his head, suffice it to say, though, many Forestborn think of the Moogles as blessed, my own personal experience has found them to be more touched than anything else. Oh, mistress, you shouldn't say such hurtful things. It's most unbecoming of a Caesar, Kupo. But fine, don't listen to me. Why, I told her just the other day that this is why she remains, shall we say, unspoken for. She might not react to that phrasing as present, but her ire was indeed fierce, Kupo. Of course, you have not come to discuss my mistress's temper, but the grave robbery. A most unforgivable act of villainy, if I do say so myself, which I believe I just did, Kupo. I am pleased to say, and you will be pleased to hear, that the culprit did not escape Moogle eyes, Kupo. Well, my eyes, he did escape. My associate, Pukno Poki, however, claims to have seen a band of ruffians sulking off in the direction of Red Belly Hive, with various and sundry stolen goods in tow, among them a rather conspicuously elaborate urn, Kupo. I do not know what the Red Bellies are up to, but surely it could be nothing good. Please, Scapon, go quickly. If the urn is lost, I fear Ray-O's ire will be the least of my worries, Kupo. Alright, so where am I going? I need to go... Oh, just right there. Oh, Strault's here. Hey, Strault. Just playing some Final Fantasy XIV, at least doing what I can do, because I can't fight King Moogle. How you doing today? Shrewd dude. He looks the exact same. Nope, that's Strault. Oh, down here. Bandits. I need to go stand... Okay, what am I doing? Hold on. Kinda got confused, got turned around. What, I need to get rid of you or something? No, none of you will fight me. Where am I going? Do I just need to fight them? Because I could do that. I mean, I can fight them. They're not that hard, but... Oh, there we go. We hide here. I had a feeling that would be the case. Those thieving crooks! Those crooked thieves! Defiling the resting place of a Pajal! Why, no amount of thrashings, lashings, and bashings would suffice. Kupopo? Why, if it isn't the dashing White Mage Koopa spoke of, and not a moment too soon. Why, I was just about to swoop in and give them their comeuppance myself. Now that you're here, however, I believe I'll just sit back and enjoy the show, Kupo. Those vile red bellies toss the urn into some ramshackle wagon, a most ignorable fate for the Paljal legend, I do declare, and carted it northwise towards their hive. You will retrieve it safe and sound, won't you, Kupo? Watching Champions League. Backcap is tired and beaten because Backcap's doing a Pokemon Gen 9 challenge with only dark types and a random shiny Psyduck. everyone chooses your usable Pokemon. Each person chose one. And you gotta deal with the fairy member soon. Yeah. And then you just get a random shiny Psyduck that can only be used if you Terra Darken. But you have to bring it in with you. Yes, for our favorite dark types. That is true. It was our favorite dark types. That is available in Scarlet. Well, that was easy. I expected more of a challenge. Actually, not really. The challenges are in the raids. You get more sleep, yeah. Do you know Pokemon? That is a good question. Do you know much about Pokemon Straw? Thank you, Scottbot. The remains of our exalted forebear hauled away by brigands in a sack of loot. Is that what our land has come to? There could be no doubt. It is the Great One's fury that brings such chaos to the Twelveswood. The situation is grave indeed. I shall have our wood whalers deal with the red bellies. We have more important matters before us. And yet, I fear we have hit another snag. Though the urn has been safely recovered, the harsh treatment it suffered at the hands of the bandits have taken its toll. Uprooted from the proper resting place, the power of Ato Akant once housed within has grown dim. I shall return the urn to its rightful home. Perhaps over time it will return to its former state. And yet I fear time is a luxury we do not have. We must explore other means to enchant the ritual garb. I will consult with my brother to see what knowledge he might have to offer. In the meantime, I would ask you to master your newfound skills as best you can. There's no telling when the Great One's fury might grow too strong to contain. We must ever be prepared. You know, Pikachu and that sheep one. Okay. Ooh, we got Holy. And I can't continue until I get to level 50. Where's Holy? There it is. So, non-elemental damage with a potency of 140 to all nearby enemies. And cost 40. Is that... or 400. So that's double the cost of stone. Stone is better single target. But Holy has multi-target effects. Okay. Where can I throw that in? Actually, I don't really use sleep that much at all. That might work. Okay. Mareep and, aren't there two sheep, Mareep and Wooloo? Yeah, there's a couple different sheep. Yeah, you got Mareep, which is like the yellow one. It's electric type. And you got Wooloo, which is just a sheep. It's just a sheep. I guess we'll tackle some dungeons, I guess. Let's see, what am I missing? Which ones have I not done yet? So let's... I need to go to Cutter's Cry. For me to do the NPC version, I need to actually go there. So I need to go to Central Vanland. Wooloo looks adorable. I mean, it does. It is just a sheep, though. That doesn't mean it's not cute. It's just a sheep. It is just a sheep. I was gonna say, where the hell is my character? It's invisible. Umbreon with Charm is the only reason this run exists. And doesn't Charm have priority? Or no, that's Baby Doll Eyes, isn't it? I'm gonna stick with White Mage to try to level it up a little bit more. Even if it's not the best to use in single player, I think. I need to try to level it up a bit more. Cutter's Cry. I'm guessing Umbreon just lowering attack is just super useful, huh? Charm lowers attack by 2, only reason you beat the first boss battle. Oh, wow. Sadly, because I am White Mage, I shouldn't be aggroing, but I kind of have to. Or at least I can kind of go at my own pace. That is one benefit. I mean, to be fair, Umbreon is just a good dark type. It's just very tanky. And Backcap, didn't you say you were banning, like, the use of Toxic? Why? Like, I don't see the problem with using it. Unless it's more about having every party member use it. Oh, we're supposed to fall down, aren't we? No? I'm assuming there's just a spot I'm gonna have to fall through. You just don't have access to it. Oh, that's where I misunderstood. That's where I misunderstood. I thought you said you were banning Toxic for some reason. Your other early game options were Shiftry, the guy who fears bugs, and Houndour, a piece of glass. True. Very true. How do you actually have Shiftry right now? Or is it still a Nuzleaf? You can access it through Metronome. That is true. It's like, yeah, no, I have Toxic with Metronome. It's a random chance. It's like out of a 1 out of 255 or something like that. But hey, I have Toxic. EV shift through before third boss battle. Nice. This Black Mage needs a regen as well. So it's take out a few sets of enemies and then we can move down the floor? I think that's how it works. Yeah, I think that's how this dungeon is working. Of course, we're going into an ant colony, basically. Oh, there it is. So Straw is friend who's PCU's a gamer. Maybe you can do some co-op stuff. with other than Sims. She does play many different video games. I see. Sorry, my energy's just pretty low today. I'm trying to also rest my voice as much as possible. Neighbors, I guess. Ollie, what are you barking at? It's just neighbors. It's just neighbors. Oh no, it's garbage. Thought they'd be here by now. Weird. Okay. Was expecting that. So, what is Roblox like? Told games in the game. First, I think the alias is from Ready Player One. Yeah, Roblox is just a, from what I understand, it's a game where you can just create, like you can create mini games within it. We'll go south. If your parents aren't allowing you on Discord, you shouldn't even be thinking about Roblox with how badly it's going. That is also very fair. That is also very fair. Because Roblox has a lot of issues going on. Like they have a predator grooming problem, basically. Because a lot of kids play on Roblox. And Roblox themselves kind of don't really do anything about it. Like one story that I know of that happened during with like some Roblox controversy. There was this small group that was specifically trying to basically hunt down potential predators, get them arrested. They were working with police to get people arrested, and they successfully got some people arrested. But Roblox banned them and not the actual predators on Roblox. So that's something Roblox is dealing with. And knowing that they are more likely to protect predators than anything else, they've talked about turning Roblox into a dating sim on top of that. Not a dating, like a dating service of some sort. It's a lot. Scam children out of money. I think that's the least of their problems. Doing more than just that. That's going bad. There's a lot going on with Roblox that I don't think you should go on there. That is stuff that I have heard about Roblox. Let's make sure you have regen. Like, at that point, your Discord is somewhat far better than Roblox. That is true, and you know, people say the same thing about Roblox. Like, it also has a similar issue, depending on where you go in Roblox or in Discord. Just always be careful. I guess that's all I have to say. Also, Roblox also has like a gambling problem as well. Like, they have gacha elements within their games that you can add in. And because this is a site that a lot of kids go to, there's a lot of kids spending a lot of money with their parents' credit cards, you know, on gachas. And there's a black market thing going on there as well. A good game on Roblox is Blocks Fruit. I would have no clue on what that is. I never played Roblox, and I don't think I ever will. Blocks Fruit, a One Piece game. Oh yeah, there's a lot of like anime-based servers for Roblox. I know that. But again, they're like all fan-made stuff, you know? It's like, it's nothing official. It's fun. Just always be careful on Roblox. That's all I have to really say about that. Considering the whole, like, the story I mentioned, I think that was happening like a year ago, I believe. They banned the guy that was actually arresting predators instead of actually banning the predators. It's like, great, thanks Roblox. You really got a good thing going there, do ya? Gambling problem, and it's directed at children. Yep, that too. That too. There are Roblox games that are one-to-one remakes of actual games. Interesting. Again, all I'll say is just be careful. That's all. Just be careful. Regen. Probably the only issue you'd have with Roblox. There's a lot. I think there's a few issues, but yeah. Has the owner of the game been investigated? If they're allowing that stuff, no way they are a decent human. They should be. I think they should be. Because like I mentioned, the owner wants to make Roblox into a like dating sim of some sort. And then adding on top of the whole, they've basically protected predators as well. That's not a good sign. It really isn't. I do think they probably should be investigated. Don't let go too much. Yeah, we should. Trying to push that 16 is the adult age. Oh, they're doing that too? Great. Or not care, he made it easier to steal other creators' work on Roblox. And with the gacha gambling stuff, he makes a lot of money out of it too, probably. Japan 13 used to be the consent age. Okay, so a little bit about that, Jasmine, that I heard. It's actually higher than that. In fact, it's more closer to 18 than you think. Where that whole 13 or 14 came from is that there's like a single island on Japan where that is the age to be 13 or 14. That's where that came from. No, generally in Japan it's closer to 18. Again, I got a level up at some. What am I at? 46. Ooh, I got arrow 2. Or arrow 3. Whatever. Yeah, arrow 2. Can I add that in right now? Actually, no, I probably shouldn't. That's horrifying, Jasmine. Again, that is a single island in Japan. Like a very small... like a small tribe in Japan on like this remote island. Typically Japan is more closer to 18. Safe. Is Minecraft still a good game? Minecraft is safe. I haven't heard anything. I haven't heard anything about Minecraft. Whether it has similar problems to Roblox or not. So that's a good sign, I think. Treasure. No, we've added their fan-made mods, not them. Right. Well, yeah, safe, but you still have to pay attention online like any game if you're going on a public server or downloading random mods. Yeah. I guess in that case, it just really depends on the server. You could just play the game by yourself and make your own server for you and your friends. You know, that's always a thing. But with Roblox or something, it's all basically just public servers, right? I don't think it's really a lot of, like, I don't know if there's a lot of private stuff you can do. And again, when you look into the company's business practices for Roblox, there's a lot of issues I have there. Minecraft, I don't really think has a lot of those issues. Again, other than public servers. But that's just an issue with any public server. Potentially. Boxfood, you can make a private server for just you and your friends. Well, that helps, I guess. Again, you were speaking to someone that doesn't play Roblox. So I'm only hearing stuff, secondhand, basically. And basically the stuff I hear secondhand isn't really that great. For your... Okay, hold on. Wait, let me say. After the game or something, either you yourself coded or someone else coded that you downloaded from a trusted source. Mods are fine, just pay attention. $4 a month, and that's for a private server. Which, again... that makes it technically harder for a kid to be safe, but, you know, the one problem with Roblox is that kids just take their mom's credit cards. That is an issue I'm hearing, but that's an issue with, like, any game with, like, gotcha elements and stuff. Hell, that was kind of the issue with Pokemon Unite for a little bit, wasn't there? Because, you know, Pokemon Unite had the costumes that were basically $40. Wasn't the when Pokemon Unite first came out, wasn't there an issue with the $40 Ninetales skin? I remember that being a factor. I don't know if they chilled out about that, but that's still really scummy, especially for a kids game. To be safer, you have to pay us. Could be gameplay changes, how something looks, really anything can be changed. Change. Have I ever watched Booster? No, I've never heard of Booster. What is it? It's only on Java and PC if we're talking about normal line. Yeah, what is Booster, Jasmine? YouTube channel plays horror and horror survival games that tend to be single and multiplayer. Ah, okay. No, I never heard of them. But it's a horror game channel, I guess. Okay. This might be fine. As long as I just keep regen on you, might be okay. Okay, now I need the regen. Sounds too close. Should stay a little further away. I'm a little too close. Freaking chimeras. Get out of here. Set these two up with regen as well. say these dungeons go a lot faster when you actually have other people playing with. The problem is there was the one time where someone just started to beat the boss fight ahead of time while I was paying attention to the plot. So it's like, oh, thanks. It's not like I was watching the plot or anything. By the time I was done, the boss was already beaten. So it's like, oh, thanks. So they ruined that for me. So now it's first time NPCs, basically. Done. Get out of here. You can do challenges for mine coins on Bedrock to avoid paying actual money. The challenges are getting achievements without cheats. Looks like a dragon. Okay. Yeah, add a new one. So. Okay. What did I get out of this? Ooh, I got the music. That's nice. That's usually what I go for. Ooh, I got a triple triad card. Play some more triple triad one of these days. In fact, I haven't really played it yet. Dragons have a free light version. Well, used to. It's been a while since you played Bedrock. Never heard of Bedrock before. Okay, that's done. What other dungeons have I not done? Is it just the two? Oh. I need to be on a higher level to do some of these other ones. Okay, this one is... wait, where is this one at? Actually, is this one in... Central Highlands? Might have to look more into Minecraft. Are there any tutorials or something on what you can play Minecraft? It's easy to pick up and play. I tried Minecraft personally with friends, and it just wasn't a game for me. I tried it. I couldn't get into it. That's just me, though. To me, one problem I was having with Minecraft is that it felt like I needed a... I think that's where I need to go. It felt like I needed some sort of guide to figure out how to make things. Like, there wasn't really a way... Like, you would have to stumble around and figure out how to make things otherwise. That's just me. But the whole open world just build random things for... I'm just gonna say no reason. I don't know, it just wasn't for me. That's what I want... Arrow 2. Potency of 50, it lasts for 30 seconds. Potency of 30 lasts for 30 seconds. 200 MP, 200 MP. Yeah, there's no reason not to have this instead. There we go. If you have an old console, it might be the old console version rather than Bedrock, which has the marketplace. NPCs. Do you know which Xbox and Nintendos you have? Because, yeah, that's right, it is on Nintendo Switch, isn't it? Actually, it was also on Wii U. It was also on Wii U, now that I I think about it. They had like the Mario version available. Set up with regen. Heal everyone. You need a regen again. Mind. It's on every... Yeah, it is basically on everything. You have 3 different Nintendos, but you don't know which ones they're called. Is one the Switch? Yes, it's on Switch. No, it's on Switch. I'm asking if one of the consoles is the Switch. You have Xbox Series X, as it's called. That should have it as well. Actually, doesn't, like, every Xbox have it, other than the OG Xbox? But that's because of how old it is. Like, doesn't Xbox 360 also have Minecraft? Or is Xbox 360 also too old? Nintendo names: NES, SNES, GameCube, DS, 3DS, Super Nintendo, Wii U. There is a Wii U Minecraft. There is that one. But I think that one might be very limited for you. Of course, it doesn't sound like you have Nintendo Switch. Does 360 only the console version? Oh, like you can't go online? Some called Switch 2. Ooh, okay. So you do have Switch 2. Yeah, you should be able to get Minecraft on that thing. Although actually, do they have a Switch 2 Minecraft edition? Or is it just the Switch 1 version? Console version is just an older version that isn't Bedrock or Java. Doesn't really matter, right? I don't know. For Switch 1 version of Switch 2, it probably won't matter. I was just curious if they made like a Switch 2 edition for some reason. But yeah, it probably wouldn't matter. There's treasure. PS5 work with it? Or is it just Nintendo Switch? PS5 should have it. Different consoles don't matter. Some versions might need to play. But yeah, PlayStation 5 should have it. Basically, any of the modern stuff should have it. me. Regen the tank. Go up this way. That way. Yeah, no problem, Straw. Although, Backup and Crimson did helped you out a lot more than I did. I am here. Gotta fight Aurum Vale. Again. I need to heal everyone. There we go. Level 47. I doubt we're getting to level 50 today, but still. Making progress. Too bad you can't have Discord, but oh well. This works good enough, right? Maybe. I don't know. If I step too close to these, we'll attack with lightning or something. I gotta give myself regen. This is why it's not really good to do NPCs with a healer. You still have to be the one to aggro. It's not really the best setup. I have some recommendations to whenever you have time in your busy schedule. How'd you get that little character thing in chat? Which character thing? Are you talking about the... Just the smile face and text thing? Oh, the emotes? Yeah, sadly, the YouTube emotes don't really appear on screen. I don't think there's anything I can do about that without, like, a third-party extension or something like that. Those can be hit or miss. Yeah, it doesn't really appear on screen, sadly. They are in the YouTube chat, that's for sure. Okay, we need to just go down, follow this pathway. Treasure! those, but it's okay. Just keep following the path. Oh, you're done watching your, soccer game? Did the team you like win, or the team you hate win? And you said you're happy with your hate watch. Team you hate won? It is what it is, though, right? Oh, the team you hate, they lost. Oh, okay. I got confused. What is in here? What do you mean clear the face? Oh, okay. I was gonna say, where's the enemy? Has to walk in and show up later. Oh shit, there's a bunch of other enemies on the outside, but I don't think I can target them. I think I just have to kind of deal with it. Yeah, we just kind of have to deal with it. It's pretty sad regen for you. Heal ever. Reset that. More treasure. I feel like I just got those. Got another, like, 2 rooms to find. Regen, you know what? Heal up. I still seem to have aggro. You don't have arrow. There we go. That works. Oh no, spooky scary skeletons. Tank, do your job. Set that. I'll heal everyone again because why not? The other thing we could do today is start another job class. That's something else we could do. Start a brand new one while White Mage is almost at 50. I don't know what to do. Just finished watching the showing, and Dan was so sad. Oh, you were watching Berserk. Damn, I hear good things about Berserk. I need to watch that show. quick question. Were you watching the 90s one, or were you watching, like, the 2016 one? Basically, I hear people like the 90s one. People do not like the 2016 one. That's a show I need to watch or read. That's a show. The 90s one? Good. I hear good things about that one. Not so much the 2016 3D animation one. I want to get the manga for Berserk because I hear good things about it. The thing about the manga, though, is there's these, like, big versions of, like, a big collection version of Berserk that they've released, but each book is like $50. And they're huge. I'm like, well, maybe one day. Not now, though. I don't even know where I'd put them. They're large books. I guess regen. Again. Let's make sure you have regen again. Oh, we gotta do something about that crystal. I guess that's the thing I'm gonna have to do. Regen. You regen. Self regen. Honestly, this boss isn't that bad, as long as I make sure regen stays on. Sure, you have regen. I guess I need regen as well. I mean, I could have just done the Medica for healing, but eh. I don't mind using regen. Set up again. Still invincible? No. Okay, good. Done. Done. What did this? Shino's Bald. What are you referring to? You watch almost 2 seasons of Attack on Titan. That was good too. I still haven't seen Attack on Titan as well. I hear pretty good things about it. She knows some good anime. You finally the moment she used Shadow Ball. You said Shino Ball. Oh, it was a very weird timing, wasn't it? Intention what you're calling him. You think some random stranger jumped into the hallway. Through the conversation, would give you a flawless advice about knowing what's going on. Get out of here. I think we have one dungeon left that I need to tackle. I'm level 48. If I were, you know, if I were to somehow gain 2 levels, I could go ahead and we could do the level 50 mission. We could get White Mage done. Ooh, I have access to this now. That is... I think that's a... Redania? One? Look around. Stone Vigil, not that. Don't have Snow Cloak. Aurum Vale. Oh, it's right there. Set that up. Just a bit unaware what's going on. Aren't we all? We all. There. Yeah, who knows? Maybe we could get to level 50 for White Mage and then just get that mission done. Yeah, we may do that. NPCs, because from my first playthrough I don't really trust other people. They jump ahead. You gotta head out, Batcap. Have a good rest of your day. Thanks for stopping by. Good luck on your Pokemon challenge. Do manage to get White Mage to 50 today, we may get another job class started, because why not? It gives something to work on. But after that, I don't know. I really don't. I have to figure something out. You just need healing. As much as I thought. Yeah, I gotta heal you again. You think Cure 3 would heal more than that? I don't know, you just think Cure 3 would just heal more. Jasmine also gone? I don't know, Jasmine could just be lurking. Do you have Twitch? There is more stuff to do on the Twitch side if you do have one. We have redeems, exclusive emotes. You do not have Twitch? You don't usually watch live streams? Fair. Very fair. I don't need to fight any of those, we can just move on. Actually, a multiplayer game that I do have on, and it's on Switch, is Crystal Chronicles. It is a multiplayer one. But, you know, I don't know how interesting that would be, to be honest. I also have the GameCube version, too. gotta eat this fruit. Got it. Okay. What's this status effect? Do I need to eat another fruit? Come on. I need this fruit. Orbit meal. Okay. Just means I ate the fruit. Okay. I need to heal everyone. Set you up for regen.
Edge.
Healing. Edge. Don't even know the game I just said. Final Fantasy Crystal Chronicles.
Drink. You fool.
Drink. I shall do that here in a second. Crystal Chronicles is a multiplayer game. I show it off one of these days. But I think on modern consoles it might only be on Switch and mobile, but maybe there's a PlayStation version. I don't know if there's a Steam version. Just like talking to people. Fair. But yeah, I do have Crystal Chronicles on Switch. And that can be 4 players. It's a unique experience. But even if I were to treat it as like a single-player excursion for me, it's not that long of a game. So, I don't know if it would last. Oh, we're done there. You need healing. Blaze Blue? I mean, that is a fighting game, sure. And I have a couple fighting games, but again, kind of like when I did Fortnite. I don't know if fighting games can really last that long. Unless I do like retro achievements or something, but even then. I feel like, ooh, is that a new little minion? I think I got a Malboro minion. That's cool. I mean, with a fighting game, yeah, I can always do multiplayer, sure. But I feel like with how I do things, I would need decent single-player content. And fighting games typically don't have single-player content, like, at all. So it's kind of hard to judge for a fighting game. But I do have all the Blaze Blues, so I could go through the entire series and just go through story mode and be like, so let's see if you can figure out what this plot is actually doing. Again, Crimson, to me, Blaze Blue is more of one of those, if it's just for fighting game multiplayer stuff, that's more of a one-time stream type of thing, or I should say once in a while type of thing. Again, you gotta consider, like, what I typically do in streams, you know? I do a lot of single-player stuff. Do what you need to do, Crimson. Hey, Orphan. You're on your 3-stream streak. Did you lose it at some point, Orphan? Don't lie to me. Did you lose your stream streak? I think you rotating areas to cover more ground, exactly. Fair. Fair. Hamster? Yes, Orphan is a hamster. done with it? Not yet. There it is. Usually there's treasure. There it is. Still only level 48. Regen on you. Oh my god, like everyone needs healing. The tank is not doing his job because it's a stupid NPC. Oh yeah, how are you doing, Orphan? Anything going on? Or just same old, same old? Make sure you have that. I'm sorry if I'm a little low.
Lizard.
Lizard. I'm just trying to make sure to rest my voice. And also, there's just a part of me that's just trying to figure out what I should do. Whether or not to continue 14 on stream, or swap to something else or not. Stuff to think about, you know? You need regen. I shall heal.
Lizard.
Yeah, it's a sound effect. Again, on the Twitch side, I have redeems you can mess around with, and some of them are sound effects. That's why you will sometimes hear edge.
Lizard.
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 God, some guy with bad breath. Oops.
Lizard.
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 Got rid of, like, all the bad status effects on the tank. He got hit with bad breath. Got hit with, like, every status effect. But I do have some other redeems on Twitch as well. Some of them interact with the little stream avatars on the bottom of the screen.
Lizard.
Some of them are to make me play certain games or do some sort of challenge run of a game of your choosing. Actually, those are kind of mainly the interesting ones. I do have a redeem to make me play a song in a rhythm game, although I basically disabled that for multiplayer streams. So I'll just, someone will make me play like a song in Miku or something. How dare you bonk me? What did I ever do? What did I do? What did I do to deserve the bonk? Miser's mistress? Is that a mistress of monsters? Someone needs to inform Shroob, I guess, about this discovery. You want to bump me again because you're evil? How dare you? I did not do anything to deserve being the bonked. Except play Senra on Kagura. But that's just funny. say, that's not taking. I gotta kill everyone. Hey, Crimson. Orphan's here. She's bonking me. I did nothing to deserve that. But Orphan's bonking me. How dare you? Icky has returned. Hey, Crimson. This boss is called Miser's Mistress. It's a mistress of, you know, it seems to be a monster of some sort. Someone should probably inform Shrew. Your points are gone? Are you seriously out of points? So, back on. I love bonking people. You're broke. Oh my god, you actually used up all your points. Was it worth it? Was it worth it? Broke, you live on the streets. Hey, Hawkhorn Dog. It was worth it. At least it was worth it to you to just constantly bonk me and spend all your money on that. Is that it? Also, that was a minion. Got an Aurum card for Triple Triad. Is that a new weapon that I can use? Oh, that's a lance. How dare you, Orphan? Keep bonking me. Now you're out of points. Okay. I'm level 49, but look, like, another dungeon run would take care of that, but... I could go there. I could actually go to this if I swap to, like, Dragoon or something. Yeah. I actually don't mind if we get to level 50. Is there anything... Okay, yeah, there's a few enemies around here that I could fight for EXP. Doing the hunting log. It's actually really good for, EXP. Whole family tree, you somehow getting online married for roleplay. She was your first and currently only wife since nobody else has joined the not made online joke harem. True. Yeah, Crimson somehow made a family tree of many of us. It's a thing. And that's probably the best description. Giant chicken horse? Yes. I have Chocobo. I do have Chocobo. He's the best boy. So, did I set up regen for myself? No. That was the Chocobo's regen. It flies? Yes, it flies. I mean, you have to do story... You have to beat, like, the main campaign. Like, the very basic one. To get the flying mount. But yes, I do have Chocobo. And does fly. I'll show you the family tree, but you're not on Discord, so I kind of can't. Yeah. Orphan. I actually have a couple different mounts. I only have, like, 3. If I go into here. No. If I go into here. I have a unicorn. And I have a magic tech armor. See? I got a unicorn. And everything flies. It's majestic. How majestic. I still gotta hang out around here and fight some wolves. Horn Ume Matsume, yes. You must head out. Have a good rest of your day, Straw. Thanks for stopping by. We'll be back to Mega Man tomorrow. Snow Wolf is done. There's that in this area. East Shroud, Mordana, East Shroud, Northern Thanaland. I think I need to go, actually, like, right over here, I think. Actually, can I swap it to... Okay, wait a minute, hold on, I could change something. Okay, hold on. Add to favorites, set Mount Roulette from favorites only. There we go. So does it always swap every time I try to summon? Nope, it's still Chocobo. Is there a way to... Okay, one favorites. Set Mount Roulette to select from favorites only. Yes. Can I set up the roulette? That would be nice. Oh, okay, hold on. I think I can fix that. There we go. Perfect! That's how we got that set up. Magitech armor, go! Oh, it's the Final Fantasy VI music. Oh, that's cool. I haven't messed around with this. Not that bad. Are we sure about that, Crimson? We're sure about that. Dismount. There we go. Don't worry, I still have my Chocobo friend to help me out in battle. But you wanted the... Orphan, you wanted the Horn Ume Masume, right? Now see the reaction. Not that bad. Are you sure about it? Okay, that's done. So, Outer Lenosa, Western... Okay, a couple Western Lenosa, East Shroud, Mordana. Mordana's nearby. There you go. There you go, Orphan. I got the unicorn. I'm gonna eat an Oreo and not share even a crumb. How dare you, Crimson? I don't know what song this is. It's nice. Gonna erase your rage. How dare you bonk me? I didn't do anything! Crimson's the one that's eating all the Oreos. How dare. This is all your fault, Crimson. I should ban you for that. Set up the Battle Royale, because I keep forgetting to do that. Mordana, I know there's a couple enemies that I need to fight here. Why are we banning people? Crimson, how dare you bonk me? Crimson made you mad, therefore you bonk me. Therefore, Crimson needs to be punished. It's all his fault. I did nothing to deserve the bonking. Oh, let me check my phone very quick, just in case I got... Okay, no, we're good. We're good. Just double checking something. Blame back. Yep, fair. Yes. Fair and true. Are you happy now, Orphan, with the unicorn? The unicorn has to leave for now. Because I gotta fight. It's a mile pony. It kinda is. I would like more mounts, but I think you have to do a lot of raids and get lucky with drops, but I haven't, you know, done raids. Bring it back? I have to fight things! Turn it to glitter glue. I still got uses for the horse right now, Crimson. So no, I will not do that. There. Got lucky on the roulette. I got the horse back. Now I gotta send the horse away. Just as soon as I get the horse in the RNG, I then have to dismount and then fight more things. I got like another one to fight. Yeah, I gotta fight one more. Match attack! Okay, where am I going? Ah, there's one. Doing it on its purpose? No, I gotta fight things, Orphan. Gotta fight things. But it was just kind of funny. Oh, I gotta fight this thing. I can't get it. I can't escape. Oh, so my Chocobo only has like 10 seconds left. I only get 10 seconds of Chocobo, buddy. Unless I use another Gishal. Unicorn! I mean, it is a 1 in 3 right now. It's a 1 in 3 right now. Okay, Western and Outer Lanosa. East Shroud, Northern Thanaland. Northern Thanaland is nearby, so we'll take care of that next. Also, I gotta be on ground for that. You know, Orphan, if you were to play this game, you could have your own unicorn mount. I think you just need to beat the campaign and then do like one level 50 mission. Like, it's not that hard. It's not like you have to do a raid for it. I gotta find like Aurum or something. Goodbye. It's free to play, Orphan. It's free to play. Up to you can do the first 3 campaigns up to level 70 per job class. It's free. You're good. You could jump in right now, Orphan, and get your own unicorn mallet. Where the hell's that Aurum at? I'm playing on PlayStation 4, but you can play it on Steam. You gotta make sure to go with the free trial version specifically. She doesn't have PC or laptop, she only has Xbox. I think it might be on Xbox. It might be available. Oh, I need my Chocobo friend. You can check. It might be on Xbox, because it's an MMO. I actually don't know. Too lazy to get up and get your controller. Also, luckily, Final Fantasy XIV has crossplay, so that's how Taylor was able to join me, because he's on PC. So that's actually another reason why I picked this. They had crossplay. So it was easy to just kind of get everyone together. Don't have to worry about, ooh, do we all have the same Steam version? It's on Xbox. You checked on your phone? Well, Orphan, if it is on Xbox, what are you going to do now? You just got to make sure it's the free trial version. Yeah, it's the free trial version. You got to make sure it's that one. Because if you try to go with the normal version, there's like a month free you can get out of that, but then it will be the subscription service, and that's not what you're looking for. Well, Orphan, what do? Are you going to convince you to play with you? I won't convince you of anything, Crimson. Is Orphan going to convince you of anything? That's done. Where's my EXP at? Alright. I think I'm going to head to Western Monosa. Yep, going to head to Western. Probably go here. I don't know if it matters. I'm not convincing. You're forcing. Ooh. Who knew I just needed to convince Orphan? Who knew? I mean, you should try it for yourself first, Orphan, because I don't know how you feel about MMOs. It is a different beast. You should definitely try it first. And also, I think Scuffbot's here. Let me fix that. Yeah, Scuffbot's here. Let me go ahead and fix that. Do. Scuffbot's probably been here for a while. No one tells me nothing. Oh, one thing, Orphan. I know this won't affect you, but if you're on free trial, whichever system you decide to play it on, you're kind of locked there. So I cannot actually play on PC with free trial. Too busy talking to notice. So, like, I'm technically locked into PlayStation 4, but I am told by Taylor that if you were to eventually get the full subscription, you can just swap between different ways to play. So you could swap from PlayStation to PC and back and forth and such. I know that wouldn't affect you, but I feel like I should mention it anyway. There's like another 2 enemies around here somewhere that I need to kill. For EXP. Hunting log. Probably farther down. Probably farther in. What were they? Isles of Umbra. That is way down there. Okay. I'm a robot, right? Tell these bots to stop trying to scam. They are different types of bots than what I am. They give me a bad name. So you can play this on either PS5 or PC? Yes. You can choose PS5 or PC, Crimson. However, if you're on free trial, make sure you choose the one you want, because you're kind of stuck there permanently. Unless you get the full subscription. I'm kind of stuck on PlayStation 4, but it is what it is. There's a bot that tried to scam you now on Discord. Damn those bots, they give me a bad name. You don't know what to do? Well, Crimson, here's the thing. You might not get a choice. Orphan's probably going to force you to play. You may not get a choice. Orphan, are we really doing this? I don't know. Crimson, I don't know. I think Orphan should try it out first a little bit and see if she even likes MMOs. Because that's fair. You never force anyone. Are you sure about that? The music box is also giving me a bad name to go silver. That is true. We need to get that fixed. I haven't been looking to fix it, and I don't think Shroop has either. None of us have really looked into it. Okay, now I gotta find the birds. Would that one blame Shroop? Yeah, probably. She told me to pick that one. And then, like, the week later, it decides not to work. Do you have to have PlayStation Plus to play it? No! I do not have PlayStation Plus. If you're on free trial, anyway. If you're on free trial, you don't need PlayStation Plus. Because I do not have it. However, I think if you are playing the full version, I think you do need PlayStation Plus. But if you have free trial, I think you can swap between PlayStation and PC however you want. Like, the save files are linked. That's done. Now I need to go to Outer Lanosa. Upper first. Well, let me know if you two actually do decide to join. Also, you would have to pick the server. Taylor and I are in the Primal server. And the Leviathan world. That does affect things. But, you know, if you're in different countries, I don't know if you can join the other servers. Maybe, I don't know. How would this work with servers a bit far apart? I don't know. I know you can swap between stuff, even if it's only temporary. You can always try. Taylor and I are in Primal server with the Leviathan world. That is a factor. Well, you can always try. And You can I'm told you could freely jump between servers and worlds. It's that whatever one you decide to pick first is technically your home server. Friends across Europe and America, all players must create their characters on the same physical data center, either AA or EU, on the character selection screen. The game is not region locked, allowing EU players to join North American servers or vice versa. Through this may result in higher latency, lag, depending on your internet connection. I mean, it's possible. Oh, Orphan. Crimson, there's something you should know about this. Did you know you can actually get married in this game? And buy a house? You will low in the YouTube audience now. Entertain me. I am trying, but I am trying. Well, I will not force entertainment. It just is what it is. And breed? I don't think you can breed, but you can get married. You can get married in this game, Orphan. I think you get it like I think you get like exclusive like emote or something. You get like wedding vows and stuff. Like it's a full thing. See, now Orphan's more interested. Like Europe? I don't know. I haven't looked into the marriage mechanics. You can get a house as well. And there's like a whole housing market thing. I haven't really looked into that. It's also something that you probably don't really need to do on a free trial thing. Now you have to play this there. You're welcome, Crimson. You're welcome. I got someone to get... I finally convinced someone. Although I think it costs like a lot of gil to actually do the to get married in game. I haven't looked into it. It's a full thing. Take your money. Again, I think it's a lot of in-game gil, but I haven't looked into it. Right, next I need East Shroud for both. East Shroud. And that hopefully gets me to level 50. To participate in the ceremony, it is necessary to meet some requirements. Both you and your partner must be part of the same server. Okay. You both need to have at least level 50 class. That's pretty simple. Both must have completed the level 17 main scenario quest, Scions of the Seventh Dawn. Again, story stuff. Both of you must own Realm Reborn in its full version. I see. With an active subscription and not the free trial version. I see. I see. I knew there was something to it. But I never looked into the full details. I didn't lie to you, Orphan. I just knew it was in the game. I didn't know the full details. Are you sure about that, Crimson? Are you sure you found a way out of this? We need to go further in, I think. Alright. Maybe I check in here? There's like a toadstool and another set of enemies that I need to fight. Condor, nope. Maybe check in there? I mean, here's the thing, Orphan. You should consider, like, you should at least try the free trial version, at the very least. Because I wouldn't want you to spend, like, the full subscription if you don't even like MMOs, you know? probably get on PlayStation because it's easier to work than PC, probably, if we're even doing this. Fair. Just know, Crimson, if you ever get the full version, you would need PlayStation Plus or swap to the PC version at that point. Where am I going? So you lost all motivation. You're joking. No, if anything, it might motivate you even more eventually, if you like the game enough. Time to fight some shrooms. Yeah, PlayStation Plus, they could just swap to PC. Yep. That's always a factor. Well, let me know if you two ever actually decide to play this. Still haven't gotten enough to even get the game. I mean, it'll take time to download, Orphan. It will take time to download. Should probably get right on that if you decide. Crimson is currently trying to change the subject. Are you gonna let him get away with that, Orphan? More mushroom. Why so suspicious? I know, right? I think he's just trying to change the subject. I would press him on that. Level 50. Ooh, Magicka 2. I could probably just finish that off too. We can do the level 50 White Mage mission now. That bed is very comfortable, no need to get up at all. Orphan, you need to find all the willpower in your hamster body to go grab your Xbox controller and start getting this downloaded. It'll take a while, so you can go back and lay down in your bed. It'll take a while, but you need to muster up all the willpower you can. Yeah, that's the point. It will take a while, so you'll have plenty of time to lay down in bed. You gotta consider all the updates it has too, you know, like, it will take some time to download. Don't convince her to get up. I don't know, Crimson. Because it sounds like if I convince Orphan, I get you involved as well. That's a two birds with one stone sort of situation. It sounds worth it to me. Oh no, it's bot. It's telling me to buy bot viewers. Playing against you, but then then to actually play the game, you need to set up. Well, it's gonna take time to download Orphan, so you got time to lay down in bed for a while. Besides, you play other games anyway, like Minecraft. You have to set up at some point anyway. Say lay in bed. But wouldn't it be funny to then force Crimson to play this? Wouldn't that be funny? It would be funny. See, you're with me on this. Again, you just get it, you just start the download, and then you could go back and lay in bed for a while. It'll take time. An orphan. Remember what you're missing. Remember what you're missing here. Unicorn mount. It's so majestic. Well, might as well do the level 50 mission since we're here, and then we'll work on it after that. Actually, no, after that, let's start one job. Just to get another one going. And then we'll... It's 100 gigabytes. Yep, it's an MMO. It's going to be spendy. By spendy, I mean it's going to take up a lot of storage. Don't have room for that. Dang it. Crimson found his way out. Crimson found his way out. Forgive me, Scottbot. Brother and I have considered every possibility and attempted every incantation at our disposal, but I fear the task of completing the enchantment has proven beyond our abilities. No living Paljal, not even our sister, possesses such power. Without the blessing of Atola Kant, there is nothing we can do. With the ashes returned to their rightful resting place, Atola Kant's spirit will return. Surely it's a matter of time. Genshin, you gotta go. Yet again. Shocking. I did consider Genshin, but I can't play on PlayStation 4 anymore. Or now. Look around you, sister. Open your eyes and ears. Time is one thing we do not have. Aurum. The fury of the Great One mounts with each passing moment. It will not be contained much longer. No, the time for waiting is long past. Now is the time for action. But Scottbot's garb. The enchanting is not yet complete. The situation is far from ideal. Yet we have no choice. We must trust in Scottbot's powers to do what we can. Do I hear you right, Aurum? Why, it was not long ago that you objected to Scottbot's very presence at the ritual. I may be stubborn, sister, but I am no fool. I have witnessed Scottbot's abilities with my own eyes. There's no doubting that he is the mage of White, one as worthy as you and I. Yeah, what do you have on your Xbox that's taking up a lot of space, Orphan? Aurum, if you would place your trust in Scottbot so, I see no reason why I should not. Very well. Let us hasten for Eorzea. That is in Central? I'm guessing that's in Central. Oh, no, not that. I can't get that freaking going. This one. Yeah, it's Central. Okay. Let's go, Unicorn! Other big games you just don't remember? Well, if you don't remember them, it sounds like you're not even playing them. No, you have Zenless, Genshin, Destiny. That's all, no? Well, if you don't even remember some of those other games, Orphan, then it sounds like you're not playing them, which means it might be okay to delete them off your hard drive and make some room for Final Fantasy XIV's free trial. You're sleepy. How can you remember? I mean... Can you remember them, Orphan? It sounds like it's not just sleepiness. It's that they're not important. Not important enough to remember. So So it should be done in 15 minutes for you. Oh, are you actually downloading it? Yeah, big pew pew games. Like a Destiny or something, or not Destiny, like Fortnite or something. The whole 88 gigabytes. Very nice. Now that Crimson's is now downloading, Orphan shall download. You don't play Fortnite? Well, what pew pew game are you thinking of then? COD? Oh yeah, could it be COD? The Great One's rage is too strong. I cannot reach him. Stay focused, Aurum. If we fall, who will rise to take our place? Valorant? No, not Valorant. Okay, good. But sister, the forge itself turns against us. If we can only reach the Great One, his minions will relent. Cast away your worries and focus your mind on the ritual. No, Scoutbot! Looks like I have to fight. All evil now. You're all evil, now you want to get up? Do it. Stand strong, Scoutbot. Are you gonna let some overgrown shrub ruffle your feathers? And the two of you, don't you have a ritual to perform? Do my eyes deceive me? They probably do because you have your veins covering your eyes. This is no time for chit-chat. Y-O, Aurum, Scoutbot, focus your energies on the Guardian Tree. We must quell the Great One's fury, dispatch its minions, and resume the quieting. SAO games that flopped on recently is on PlayStation Plus, so you have that now. Oh, is that a, I know SAO made a few games, but... why'd it flop? Is it just not that good of a game? Don't remember? Controller's nowhere to be seen. How dare the controller just hide from you? That's very rude of the controller. So what, we just heal this? Oh, we Azuna it. No? No, we cure? Get rid of the enemies. Well, back to bed. Well, we tried. Stones, and then I guess we'll try work on healing the tree, I guess. It's a Force Online game. Yes, it is. But as you kind of saw during my streams, it's a lot of the times I'm just doing this single player. And if an online game is very different. Oh, you're talking about SAO. Fair. So wait, it was an MMO? Or if not an MMO, just a heavily focused multiplayer game. Okay. Yeah, fair. I got confused on what conversation we were talking about for a second. It crashes on PC often. Oh, damn. That's not a good sign. Duty failed. Yep. Am I supposed to cure the tree as another the tree? Okay, hold on. What am I doing wrong? Heart of the forest. Okay. Do you cure tree? No, that's not helpful. During the quest, let's see. Quell the fury. It's not helpful. Let's check this site, see if that helps. Keep the tree alive. Its rage causes damage over time. Keep regen. Oh, you can cast regen on the tree. I see. So we are supposed to just make sure it stays alive. We probably need to take care of all of the enemies, but we gotta keep the tree alive while that's going on. Okay. We keep going. Crimson's downloading it, Orphan. It sounds like he's forcing you to get on now. Let's get the cutscene. If you quickly fall asleep, will anyone notice? Maybe, I don't know. Actually, let's go ahead and get Holy used. It's a slight AoE. Nothing nearby. Let's get regen on you and then we heal. It's very confused on this. We got more enemies. I shall set regen. And holy. Let's get reset regen on that one. Continue the healing. Doesn't really seem to do anything. I was gonna say, is healing even working? Oh no, more enemies! regen on ya. Are we good? Are there any other enemies? There's more enemies. Set up another holy. What the? Messages on PlayStation 3. What now? Or PlayStation 4. The hell? Who did that? The child, how dare you? How dare you message me on PlayStation? It was on your bed? Fine, Crimson. Now focus your powers on the Guardian Tree. Is it over? The Great One's anger abates. You have done well, my children. Master Atoa, do you truly live? Live? Not as you would define the word. Mayhap in the heart of Scottbot here, whose strength I borrowed to join. It's a miracle. Blow up the tree? I can't. That's what's causing problems. I may be very well. Or perhaps the Mother Crystal heard this old soul's wish. I lived a long and fruitful life, but when I drew my last breath in Ogo Moro that day, I did so with one profound regret, that I would pass from this realm without finding a worthy inheritor to bequeath my knowledge in full. My spirit left my lifeless body to abide in this soul's crystal, with the hope that one day it would find its way into the hands of my successor. For years, my consciousness slumbered in the darkness, till I met Scottbot. From the moment you took my crystal in hand, I knew, Pajo no, I had at long last found the one whom I could truly pass my knowledge. Yes, Scottbot, I knew. Master Atoa! The power of the crystal grows faint. It would seem my all too brief sojourn here has come to an end. Farewell, Scottbot of the White. Farewell, my children. I leave my forest home in your capable hands. Master Atoa, he has left us. And yet by his power, and that of his successor, Scottbot, the Great One's fury is quelled, and the Twelve's Wood is safe. Though Master Atoa traveled the world, no doubt his heart always remained here, in the forest home he loved. He waited for us. Why, brother, for once you almost sound wise beyond your years. Strange, is it not? Perhaps I have finally learned something from you, dear sister. As I could learn something from you, Aurum, your pride as a Podule, your deep respect for our past, those are the traits to be admired. The same can be said for Master Atoa's liberality? Whatever. Yes, I believe there is a place for both beliefs among our kind. The road was long and a winding one, but at long last our work is done. Let's return to Camp Tranquil. Get this job quest done. Crimson, is it truly done, or does it still have like a bunch of updates? Oh, Straub's back. Is it Straub? Yeah, it is. You just saw me, I just finished the White Mage Quest, and we're about to complete it all the way through. And then I think we're gonna start a new job. I'm not sure which one, but I'm gonna start a new job, and then I think we'll call it. Because I can start leveling up in between streams, kind of like how I have been doing. Yeah, Straw, you kind of came in more or less just in time, because I'm thinking of wrapping up here soon. Down here to Tranquil. Okay. Let's complete this. To meet Master Aotoa in the flesh. Well, not flesh, perhaps. I'm still shaking from the experience, and from the pure joy of seeing peace return to my forest home at last. I will be forever grateful to you, Scottbot. I'm honored that we are able to heal the wood together. I speak not only for myself. My brother has expressed the same sentiments. Were Master Aotoa here, I am sure he would say the same. Though perhaps he is still here in some form. Behold, the final piece of your garment now pulses with his ancient power. Yes, there's no doubt that Master Aotoa intended this as his parting gift to you. Take it and wear it with pride, Scottbot of the White. Before we part, I would bestow upon you a present of my own. By the ancient's power vested in me as Seedseer, I bestow upon you the greatest incantation known to our kind. May you ever heed the will of the elementals, and use it in wisdom and compassion. Phew. I'm not given to formalities, I swear. I swear, I do not know how my sister manages. Or my brother, whatever. In short time I have known you, Scottbot. I've grown into a fine white mage. I'm honored to call you my peer. Use your powers in moderation, and let compassion be your guide. I have no doubt that you will bring succor and solace wherever your journey takes you. And we get Benediction. I can't continue White Mage for a little while until I do more plot. Now, first of all, let's get the full White Mage Guard equipped. There. That's nice. So, here's a question. What should my next job class be that I work on? We got Marauder, which is, you know, your warrior, like an axe user. Martial Artist. Rogue. Samurai, I believe. I have access to that. I have access to Archer, I have access to Black Mage, and I have access to Red Mage. I don't think I have access to Astrologian. What should I go? Orphan, it might be, you check the full game and it might be a free trial option within the menu, possibly. Possibly. It was kind of hard to find. Humans is better than dwarves, then dwarves are better than all other species, and all other species are better than elves. What are we thinking? Warrior, martial artist, rogue, samurai, archer, black mage, or red mage? When it comes to tanks, I think I'd rather go with, like, Dark Knight when I get the chance. Black and Red Mage? Ooh. Since I already have White Mage, you're thinking Black Mage. I can see that. That's something. For that, I need to go to Thanaland. Or Ul'dah. Ooh. Wait, we got Archer, possibly. Someone's saying Black Mage, someone's saying Archer. May have to roll a die on that one then. Anyone else want to throw in a different job class for me to work on? My main one is still Dragoon. If it'll swap to it, there we go. I may then put it to a roll of the die if we're getting Archer and Black Mage as an option. You just want your unicorn? Yes, you do just want your unicorn. Anyway, so strong people love calling your aunts and uncles. You have too many. You just kind of forced me into that, Crimson. All right, since the choices were Black Mage and Archer, I got a 4-sided die, and no one has given me a different option. So odds Black Mage, evens Archer. Got a 4-sided. It is a 3, so I said odds were Black Mage, so we're doing Black Mage. Actually, it will be faster if I take this. We'll get it started, and I might level it up in between streams. Be right there. Become Godmother or something. Crimson is just constantly adding aunts and uncles and stuff. Kind of on himself. You kind of forced me to be your uncle. Why is it 120 gigabytes? Is it the again? Is it the full version, or did you find the free trial version? Welcome to the Thar Matrix Guild. It's fate that your steps here. Halls, the arts of devastation are taught. Prime evil magics, which bring about enemies' truth. If you want to join our ranks and wield the power, I urge you to seize this moment and confide in me the arcane ambitions. It's the free one? And yet Crimson's was still 98 gigs, or 88 gigs, that's weird. I also lied to you and said 99 gigs, but it only needed to download 88. Weird. There's truly no other answer, was there? Listen, lean closer, and I shall whisper to you of Thaumaturgy's beginnings. The nation of Ul'dah inherited its traditions from ancient Belladia, a city founded by the descendants of the first mages. You can't fit it, even if you delete some other games. The secrets of these illustrious sorcerers were ultimately entrusted to the priests of the Order of Nalthal, who have passed them down from generation to generation ever since. Focused and refined over centuries of use, and in the Order's funeral rites, the arcane magics of our ancestors eventually emerged as the art we all know as Thaumaturgy. You already downloaded it? Crimson already downloaded it. He's already more committed. A freezing blizzard to halt corruption, a raging fire to cleanse the corpse, a bolt of lightning to expel the sins of mortal life. The Dwellmers employed in the preparation of the dead, or equally efficacious when applied to the living. Thus does our guild thrive in the depths of Arzarniath Ozuri, a sanctuary devoted to Thal, a divine arbiter of the afterlife. What say you, then, adventurer, if you were to plumb the abyssal depths of Thaumaturgy? Let our learned sages guide your descent. Before you leap into darkness, you must prove our guildmasters that you are possessed with the spiritual fortitude necessary to look upon that which waits therein. When you are ready to submit to the judgment of our most eminent mages, say the word. Well, adventurer, will you join the guild? Yes. Good. A wise decision, indeed. To prepare for your initiation, I would have you study the volumes of fundamental through Montregal Principle. God, I hate this name. All 108 of them. Or at least I would if such requirements had not been abolished. Too great a deterrent to fresh novices, they say. I suppose you shall just have to settle for calling upon a collective wisdom of our guild masters. We have 5, you see, all brothers of the same
Scott,
house.
explain to Straw why Orphan is yelling and what she is doing.
You see, I have somehow convinced Orphan to get this game. To download this because of a unicorn mount. And she's yelling because to download the free trial version, it's like 120 gigabytes, and she has no room for it. And would have to delete other games. We have 5, you see, all brothers of the same house. Though they all wield supreme authority, it is the eldest who provides a singular voice for the guild when one is required. Master Coco. Coco B? Coco B. Bigo, I believe. So we need to go over here and talk to you. Oh, who? What? Oh, Thal's teeth, man! Did your mother never tell you not to startle a Thal Malturier? I'm just gonna say Black Mage because, my god, I can't pronounce that title. Look at that expectant face, Coco Bigo. This gentleman is obviously a new applicant for the guild seeking audience with our eldest brother. Ah, Prelate Yayake. She can recite the 307 verses of the funerary rites for the vulturous fallen, but it's a simple task of keeping our name straight, even ever beyond her grasp. Well, I for one find the constant confusion endlessly entertaining. My apologies, good sir. My merriment was not meant to mock your mistake. It is our sibling Kokobuki with whom you should speak. What is this? What is this? Thal has led us to a new aspirant. Ah, Kokobuki. Were you here the entire time? Greetings, child. I am Kokobuki, the eldest. I feel like I just joined a cult, by the way. Kokobuki, the eldest, and I would venture to say the wisest of the 5 masters of the Black Mage Guild. It is my sole duty to furnish our would-be initiates with a sentient understanding of our beloved art. Thus, I would have your fullest attention. The wildest Black Mage, to wield Black magic, is to unleash devastation of the highest magnitude. The lethal force of our spells far exceed the destructive capability of any other form of arcane manipulation. Fire, lightning, blizzards, somnolence, the black magic calls upon an expansive arsenal of offensive incantations to encompassate all and obliterate all manner of adversaries. I cannot speak. Oh, open your mind to our Sosorious teachings, and you too shall hold the unparalleled power of our discipline in the palm of your hand. Of course, such power has a price. You must be willing to plunge headfirst into the forbidden chasm of black magic secrets. For advancement in this art comes only with the completion of deadly and terrible trials. And I ask you now, aspirant, are you prepared to leap into the abyss in pursuit of power unrivaled? Yes. A confident response. Your name, if you will. Very well, Scapa. Let us mark your initiation with 3 eminently practical gifts. My first gift shall be in addition to your hunting log, the names of such enemies that will prove suitable to your training as a black mage. The second and third gifts are a scepter and a shield, instruments you shall need to focus your destructive force of your will. Did you believe your initiation's over? My dear disciple, we have only just begun. Take your new weapons in hand, and will set you forth upon the first trial. Do you guys have Godmothers and Godfathers? IRL? I don't. At least I don't think so. Okay. Since we are given the weapon, I am now Black Mage, and I have to kind of just keep my level 1 stuff for now. Eventually I'll equip better things. But for now, this is what it is. This is why you kind of keep your basic gear. Vitality, sure, whatever, it doesn't really matter. This is kind of why you keep your basic gear. Create new gear set as Black Mage. There we go. There. So I need to go over here. I only have Blizzard. Got it. I guess we'll do this. The scepter well complements the ever desire for destructive power written upon your features. Now we shall complete your initiation with a trial to test the limits of your aptitude for channeling black magic. Huge hornets, star mammoths, and snapping shrews inhabit this land in abundance. Exercise your sorcerer's might and slay 3 of these creatures before returning to my side. That is very simple. It is the first mission after all. I'm gonna have to mess around with this, this bar, but I'll do that later. Hornets, marmots, and shrews, I think that's just essential. To get this cooler, you're not playing the game. It's all good. Don't know what godmother or godfather is, so no. So, okay, trusted adult IRL, you end up spending a lot of time with them. And it's one of those, if something were to ever happen to your family, your godparents would be the ones that would be trusted enough to look after you. Blizzard. Eventually I'll get fire and thunder one day. Ooh, speaking of fire. Okay, Astral Fire, Umbral Ice are special stats effects which allow Black Mages to continuously deal devastating amounts of damage while conserving MP reserves. Casting one of the fire spells gives a effect of Astral Fire, increases the potency and MP cost of further fire spells. At the same time, it lowers the potency and MP cost of Blizzard, but prevents the natural or spell-assisted gradual restoration of MP. Conversely, casting one of the Blizzard spells gives Umbra Ice, decreases the MP cost of ice spells, and recovers MP upon landing ice spell. At the same time, it lowers the potency and MP costs of fire. Black Mage's progression in level, the number of Umbra Ice and Astral Fire effects, which can be stacked at any one time, increases. The larger you stack, the more powerful the effect. Learning when to switch between fire and ice is key to successful battles. I'll look through that later. I gotta fight freaking hornets. You're gonna have a good rest of your day, Orphan. Thanks for stopping by. That's a lot of MP just to cast fire. This way. Corn Dog really spreading some wisdom. Oh, what'd he do? What did he do? I can't freaking read chat for the life of me. Trust no one, especially clankers. Then that means you shouldn't trust me. Although, to be fair, I don't think the clankers would even like that I'm a clanker. You know, as a robot. I don't think the clankers even like that. Where am I going? Oh yeah, the marmots. No, not companion. Mount. So if I use ice instead, I can get under ice. lost. Black Mage seems interesting. There's more to keep track of. Alright, level 4. I know I can easily just gain another level and then do another set. Although, completing the mission might let me do that. You have a flying horse? Yes, not just a horse. It's a unicorn. If they were trustworthy, your printer wouldn't require yellow ink. It's a unicorn, Straw. I have 3 mounts. Also, did my PNG freeze? I think it did. PNG froze. Scuffbot's here. Since I'm probably gonna wrap up soon, how about we just, I'm not gonna bother fixing it. It's a unicorn? Yes. Here, these are the 3 that I got. You get your chocobo, you get a unicorn, and I got a Magitech armor. There's more, but those are the only ones I have right now. That's like 50 times better. Now see, if you play the free trial as well, you could get yourself a unicorn mount to fly around in with a unicorn. Can't be a Scottbot stream without some technical issues. Very true, Hotcorn Dog, very true. At least Scuffbot is like the least of my concerns. Is the least of my concerns. Okay, let's get this done. I don't need to read this text. It's very basic. I need to be level 5 to get the next set. Oh no, I'm not level 5. I guess I'll just do that some other time. I think I'll call it. I'm your hero because I have a unicorn. Good to know. That's how that works. But I shall call it now because I need to stop. I need to figure out what to do now because if I can't beat King Moogle, and by beat I mean even attempt the fight, then I can't really continue. So I don't even know if there's a possibility we may not do more. I don't know. I need to figure this out. But for now, thanks for everyone who showed up. I am doing these streams Monday through Friday at noon Pacific time. If you want to see the old streams that are not on Twitch anymore, they're on YouTube at ScottBot64 Stream Archives. There's a link in the About page. If you're on the YouTube side, maybe consider going to the Twitch side. We got redeems and emotes to mess around with. Tomorrow, we're back to Mega Man Star Force. I was about to say Battle Network for a second. We're going back to Mega Man Star Force next week. I don't know. I don't know if we're coming back to this. We may, but I need an alternative then. I need to figure out how, what to do about King Moogle. I don't know what to do. I'm just gonna call it. Have a good day.